I don't think women give a damn about whether you call them a housemaker or some ambitious lady. Women are not driven by those schisms. I genuinely believe that when you try to contextualize such conversation from an economic point of view, you better have something which is a solid economic perspective for policymakers to opine on. The development sector, which is your NGO ecosystem, works on a lot of contexts. But ultimately, for policymakers to make life easier for people, what do you need to do? I'll give you one example. Ayushman Bharat started, right? 10 crore families, 300 million Ayushman Bharat cards given out to citizens. How has it helped women? Now, cancer of the breast is something that not many people in our country spoke about openly. But there was a presumption that this is culturally not permissible as a topic of conversation. If you look at the numbers in Ayushman Bharat, women have personally gotten themselves screened for cancer of the breast and the cervix. 24 crore women. What does that mean? That they knew what the problem was, they knew where to get the help from, all they lacked was the resources. So who are these 24 crore women, the 240 million women who are landing up in medical institutions? So it was not a problem of the mindset ever. Who are these women? They are not from the elite. They are not from the educated Tier 1 cities. These are women who are the poorest of the poor. These are women who also belonged to villages. They walked up to a medical institution and said, this is my card. I need to get myself screened for breast cancer and cancer of the cervix. That's a huge cultural, I think, takeaway from Ayushman Bharat.
Yeah.
But if you look at numbers financially, and Rajneesh is better at all this than I am, but if you look at the numbers financially, Prime Minister Modi in the past 10 years has taken out 25 crore Indians, 250 million, if I'm right, out of multidimensional poverty. Now, health and the cost of health and out-of-pocket expenses, 130 million people are out of poverty because their health needs were covered by the Prime Minister's flagship scheme. So it is not only about how do you service women, it is what is the overall budgetary impact on your system? What is the over social impact on your system? And why am I saying this? No other country in the world is running such a complex and such a large medical ecosystem. We are running it. Obamacare ran in a limited fashion, but it did not run in a country of 1.4 billion people. Ayushman is running in a country of 1.4 billion. Right. Another issue, your food grains to the doorstep of 800 million citizens for 2.5 years, that is an administrative miracle which is not happening anywhere in the world.
Given our numbers, most certainly.
Without disruption.
Yeah.
So that is why I said, what India does today, the world does tomorrow.
The world does tomorrow.